All right, my Pisces friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you your monthly horoscope for April of 2020. We've got a pretty light month ahead. All right, it's not going to be as intense as the past 3 months of this year have been. All right, astrologically speaking, anyway. It's a lot lighter. I'll show you the chart. Now, if you are new to the channel, check it out. We've got the daily horoscopes, which dive even deeper into all the aspects that go on here, and new daily meditation videos, the daily meds to help us, zen out and, get our yin and yang in harmony. Just little 10-minute meditation videos that I've just started to do this month as well, that are going to keep going. Now, as far as April goes, right off the gate here, now I got the chart set for the 5th just to help you see this. But on the 3rd, okay, Mercury is going to conjunct with Neptune in your first house. Okay, this is your dreams, your ambition, your ideas, your concept, the way that you communicate, the way that you talk. This is the way you express yourself to the outside world. Okay, coming into alignment, saying like, hey, I need to be able to express and communicate my dreams, not just living the dreams of other people. All right. At the same time, we can be a bit lost during this process as what is real and what is the illusion. Do I listen to CNN? Do I listen to, this person or this conspiracy theory, or this is a hoax, or this, what is going on right now? And it's about you finding and speaking your truth, okay? Whatever that truth may be. Now on the 3rd as well, so that happens on the 3rd, and the 3rd as well, Venus is going to enter the sign of Gemini. So it's going to leave your 3rd house here and start to enter your 4th house, about home and family. Okay, so whether it's just the home or whether it's the family, or you have family within your home, or whatever that may be, it's about a love for your place of where you are living. Maybe this could be decorating and beautifying your home during down times. Maybe it's making sure that you're financially trying to take care of yourself and your family during these times, as Venus does deal with it deals with finances, it deals with money, as well as it deals with material possessions and beauty. Okay, so it's making sure that you have enough money to make beautiful changes to your home. Maybe you're going to be painting and decorating, or again just focused on finances that are making sure that you are going to be able to be a provider for family. All right, provider for yourself. That's on the 3rd. On the 4th now, you've got some energy up here, in your 11th and 12th house. Okay, so we have a beautiful Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. This happens once every 13 years. Every 13 years, okay? Now this is happening in your 11th house of community. Okay, this is happening as you being a community leader. Okay, you being a visionary. And you're a Pisces, so you're a very intuitive individual, right? I love my Pisces friends, very connected with the spiritual up here. And this energy is suggesting that we have to look at our own shadow. And as bright of a beautiful light as you are, my Pisces friends, that light does create a shadow, right? We certainly all have our own shadow side of self, and we have to acknowledge that shadow right now. And we have to acknowledge our shadow in our place of community, and where we're maybe overshadowing other people, or where we're using our obsessive nature, where we're using ourselves in the community by being boisterous. Okay, this connection again happens once every 13 years, and it's going to happen 3 times this year for us between now and November, December, I think is the last one. Okay. So this is a great time to recognize parts of ourselves, again, the shadow side of ourselves that we don't always like to acknowledge. And during this time of like quarantine and self-isolation, this is a really powerful time to be doing that inner shadow work. This is the universe. This is a big reflection. It's all astrology is. This is a big reflection of what's going on outside and inside, I put up a couple coronavirus videos as well with astrology. It's like everything. I'll probably put out another one within the next day or two because of what is happening, especially with Mars in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, our government using technology now to implement new laws and rules. Stuff's getting crazy, So anyway, it's a big reflection. All right. So that's happening on the 4th, but we're going to be feeling it through the first half of April, okay? Now, on the 7th of April, we have a full moon in your 8th house. So second house here, the sun. This is about your money, your finances, your material goods, your possessions, your things. Okay, you got Chiron up there as well, saying like, look, am I still happy? Am I still myself without all my fancy toys and my things and all this piles of money like Scrooge McDuck? Not saying you're like Scrooge McDuck. Come on, you're Pisces. But, you know, this is like, do I need these things to make myself feel happy? You know? And this moon being fully illuminated by the sun's rays, the sun's light, finances and money and things. And this is, well, this is shared resources. And the more that I have, the more you have. We're not just hoarding it all for ourselves. You know, I got half a cucumber. That means you got half a cucumber. And we each got, you know, you got some lettuce. I got some lettuce. Now we've got a salad, you know, cucumber lettuce or cucumber spinach salad. There you go. It's all you need today. You know, we're also learning scarcity and abundance during this shadow time. Scarcity and abundance, right? So maybe that's all we need is my half cucumber and your half spinach, and we create a little salad for ourselves. All right, so this is dealing with your shared resources with other people, your business partners, your love, you know, romantic relationships, whomever it may be. All right, big full moon at 10:35 p.m. on the 7th. All right, now on the 12th, Mercury finally gets to leave your first house. Or if, at least it's going to leave Pisces, again, depending on where you are as a Pisces, wherever degree you're at. Mercury's finally going to leave Pisces and enter the sign of Aries. Now, it's been here since February 4th. All the way to April 11th, April 12th, before it gets into Aries. Now check this out. It's going to be here till the 27th, and it enters Taurus on the 27th. Okay, 15 days. Zipping through in just about, 2 weeks. That's how fast this is going to be. So strike while the iron is hot, as this does deal with some sort of finances for you, deals with financial matters. It's a fast connection. It's a fast thing happening. All right. Now on the 19th, the sun is going to enter Taurus as well. Well, again, the 19th, it'll happen before Mercury does. So Mercury and the sun won't meet up until later over here. Either way. So we have a new moon on the 22nd. Okay, which is here in your 2nd/3rd house. Now, again, depending on where you're at as a Taurus, or as a Pisces, excuse me, this Taurus new moon will most likely fall into your 2nd house, not your 3rd house. Unless you're like 0 or 1 degrees, okay, then it'll fall into your 3rd house. But most likely this is going to fall into your 2nd house, which means, 1, the moon is exalted in Taurus, okay? Sun-moon conjunction is a new beginning. And it's about stability. We want stability. We want emotional stability. We want self-stability. We're dealing through our shadow. We're working through, opening up, blossoming, speaking our truth. I am the truth that I speak, right? And we want financial and emotional stability. And this new moon says we can have that. And we might need to watch our spendings on certain, it's all however your pocketbook works out. But with everything happening with Jupiter, Pluto up here in your 11th house in the sign of Capricorn, it is still dealing with abundance and scarcity. So it's just like, okay, well, in order to have this financial balance, in order to have this equilibrium, maybe I can't splurge in buying these things, which I used to really, really like. All right. So it can be letting go of some of those things. And because Mars is in your 12th house of endings, and it's your action, the hand that reaches, maybe you are indeed letting go of certain luxuries that you once had or were used to in order to make way for a stable financial current situation, right? So that's on the 22nd. On the 26th now, the sun's going to connect with Uranus. There's going to be some sort of breakthrough. Again, this is most likely going to be happening in your 2nd house, potential 3rd house. Okay, which is about information. All right, breakthroughs, the sun, self, ego, breakthrough. There's a big happening. You know what I mean? There's something going on here. This happens once a year. The lightning strikes, the big aha moment, zing, and it's happening in Taurus, which definitely deals with finances, which deals with money. So you're going to have some aha moment about personal possessions, material goods, or money-ish right around the 26th. Now, as you see, nothing is retrograde here. The nodes of the moon are always retrograde, but everything else has forward momentum. And we're really going to feel that momentum pick up around the 12th, 13th when Mercury enters Aries, because it's finally getting out of its fall sign, a place where it's not its strongest point, in the watery sign of Pisces. So when Mercury enters Aries, it's like, boom, we got a lot of forward momentum happening here. Things are getting lifted, things are getting done. There's a spark, there's an initiation, there's motion, which is really good. And at the end of the month, on the 25th, Pluto will station retrograde. All right, now that's going to be station retrograde on the 25th, 26th, and on the 27th, it will begin its retrograde cycle for the next 6-ish months. Okay, being that it really doesn't retrograde until the 27th. We're not really going to be feeling that stalling energy. Pluto's about transformation, death and transformation. Here in your 11th house, again, dealing with how you personally deal with your community, how you see the community, how you see yourself as a visionary, how you are creating a vision for the future. It's like Pisces, you can be very up here. You can be very connected with the spiritual world. And this is saying you have to bring this energy down here and, create it in the material world. Okay. Material world, material girl, a little Madonna. I think it's Madonna. Anyway, so it's bringing this intuition, bringing it down, manifesting it into the physical world. Okay, so there's transformation happening during that. Now, Pluto is not it's the furthest outer planet in our solar system, with the exception of Eris, which is another dwarf planet that's been in Aries since 1930 or 1940. Anyway, Eris is a whole other story. I do have a video out about that if you want to check it out, though. It's kind of important, as it's going to be going on until 2024. So check out the Pluto Eris video. Anyway, so we're not going to really be feeling that energy of stalling, lack of transformation, lack of growth. We're going to be feeling a lot of growth this month, okay? So May is going to be a lot different, as we will have Venus retrograde in May. Other planets are going to start to retrograde that we're going to be feeling a lot more intensely than this particular Pluto period. But we're going to start to feel that there's nothing we can do to change, this big authoritative figure. I'm helpless to the powers of authority. I'm helpless to the power of the government. Uncle Sam up there trying to chip my arm and vaccinate me and all this crap, right? I'm helpless, so it's like we're finding our own authority through this. We're doing a lot of, inner work, inner growth, shadow work, which is good, to help us out through this time to find our pizzazz, our strength, our power, and who we are, and speak our truth into this world. All right, my Pisces friends, thank you as always for hanging out with me. Check out the daily videos, the daily meds, and we'll see you tomorrow, all right? Have a happy April.